Hello and welcome back. This is Charles Rudibaugh with number 7 of MLM Scam Controversy Exposed. And I'm just really excited. I got some quick information here for you. It'll be a quick video. But what I wanted to say was, I think there's a lot of controversy. There's a lot of people that have the wrong idea about what we do because either they or someone they know got involved with the wrong attitudes or expectations in a network marketing or multi-level marketing company. And there's basically two ways to enter into it. There's the way that you can kind of have the attitude of, I'm going to try to get out of this what I can. I want to try to get as much out of this as I can, versus the attitude of, I'm going to try to put into this as much as I can. And when you're brand new, you don't have a team yet to leverage. You don't have a bunch of people yet that are going out and working and doing stuff that you can make money off of what they're doing. So you're like trying to milk a dry cow, right? There's nothing to leverage. There's nothing to get out of it. You have to put something in before you can get something out. It's like trying to ask for heat from the fireplace before you put in any wood. Or it's like in the old Zig Ziglar video on attitude I love on YouTube, and he's talking about pumping the well. You got to pump the well. And some of those old wells, right? You got to put some water in first, and then keep pumping, right? But you got to prime the pump before you can get anything out. And so that's what it's like. And so in our business, you have to have the attitude of, I want to put as much into this as possible and expect as little as possible out. And then you'll see the results in 6 months, a year, 2 years. This starts compounding, and you're just you're pouring in effort, you're putting in time, you're putting in energy. And the reason why we get into network marketing, multi-level marketing, isn't to have a second job, isn't to be working 80 hours a week. It's not to take up all of our time. The goal is to get our time back. But we have to do things first to create an environment, to create a system, to create a network that we can leverage. Otherwise, we don't have anything to leverage. So we have to first put the effort in to find people, then put the effort in to build the team, to train them. It takes time for that team to mature and grow in their skills and leadership. And then before you know it, you have all your time freedom back because those people are out there doing stuff, and you're making money off of everything they're doing. And so with the wrong attitude and expectation, you get into it thinking, okay, I'm going to put my money in and kind of like, I'm gonna go to one meeting, and if I can get some results, then maybe I'll go to another meeting, or I'm gonna introduce one of my friends, and if he goes and blows it up and does a lot, then I'll do a little bit more. And you're always kind of like toe dipping. You're always kind of putting in the minimum to try to get one level ahead, and that's really just the wrong attitude. And people fail with that attitude, and then those things don't work, and they want to disassociate from their failure. So most of the time they can't be honest with themselves and just say, hey, look, it was a great opportunity. I just didn't do what it took. Most people aren't honest with themselves. They'd rather tear down a company or a leader or an opportunity or an entire industry than just be honest and say, you know what, I got into it with the wrong expectation, trying to put in as little as possible and get out as much as possible instead of trying to put in as much as possible and expect very little. And so, I think that comes from an employee mentality. An employee mentality, right? You're going to do just as little as you can so you don't get fired, and your boss is going to pay you just enough so you don't quit, right? Everyone's trying to do the minimums. But when it's your own business, the more you put in, it's exciting because the more effort you put in, the more time you put in, the quicker you retire, the quicker you hit your goals. And so it's just a whole attitude adjustment, and I think the masses are waking up to it. The consciousness is lifting, and more people are realizing that it's an incredibly lucrative income stream building opportunity, a business. You can build a business and have tax advantages, have all kinds of advantages and freedom and lifestyle. But it takes work, and it takes having the right attitude getting into it. Otherwise, that just is what it is, and there's nothing we can do to help those people. So anyway, we'll see you guys soon, and hopefully you enjoyed this, and we'll see you again real soon for number 8. Bye-bye.